All right, family, let's get active. We come off amazing trading week, and we're looking to get back in, analyze what's going on in the news, and have yet another productive week in the market. So, man, one time shout out for our discipline, our patience, big wins we brung in.
Win, 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 win. Yeah.
All of that practice we put in, everything paying off and working out just fine. And I'm glad to be able to be in a position to bring these tools to you guys and show you how to set up these accounts, show you how to place these trades, and let you guys experience trading with the professionals. So again, the theme is always learning what not to do. So let's go ahead and dive into Trading View and see what we're going to look for this week. Let's see. Let me find something chill. So before we get started, let me pull up FX calculators. I just want to check to see where the volatility will be this week. Now, one thing that we always do is check to see where we will have an influence from the news so we'll know which pairs we want to trade. Now, you have a lot of people that tell people to stay away from the news, and whatever strategy or whatever approach you have, as long as it works, that's fine. Me, on the other end, we have a system that we use, and it allows us to get really accurate entries. So we actually look forward to the news happening so we can trade with the news. That way we can be in positions that move relatively quick versus getting caught into consolidation and becoming a victim of that psychological trauma. Oh, what's going on? Is it going up? Is it going down? So when you find those pairs that have high volatility, in most cases, it's about to break a structural level. So let me just give you a quick example. So let's say we are taking a look at, I don't know, let's say gold, because it happens with everything. Let's see, we should be able to clone this. All right, cool. So let's say this is consolidation towards the highs. This is consolidation towards the lows, all right? In most cases, you guys can back test this yourself. When there is no news, this thing is trending sideways. As soon as you get the news to drop, more often than not, that's when you'll get a break of structure, okay? We want to wait until you get those breaks to trade, because like I said, you can actually get some movement. And for the new guys, the new traders, you're not really comfortable with understanding which phase of the market you're in. This is a way to protect yourself. When you see consolidation, just stay away. Just wait for a breakout, either above or below, and trade the response to the news. And that's what we do. So let me finish pulling up this market calendar. I'm looking at another screen over here so you guys can't see it, but I am still with you. So Monday, during, what time is it? During the New York session, we got USD and Euro news. So we'll look at USD pairs and Euro pairs for this session and figure out, TP Sniper, what up, God? We're going to figure out exactly how we want to take advantage of them. So I really need to, before we do that, you guys, this thing played out beautifully. Before we do that, I want to figure out what exactly is going on with pound JPY, because it broke above some highs on the monthly, and the next high is here. So that's a long little trip left with USD JPY. I'm sorry, pound JPY. It's pretty clean on the weekly. There is a gap right here. Oh, this is possible. So on the weekly on pound JPY, there's definitely a chance we can see a pullback here. Now I do want to be a part of this uptrend, but if we just look at the way price played out right here on the daily, it printed a double top. I'll show you guys from the line chart just in case you have a little difficulty spotting your reversal patterns. All right, so let me show you. Right here at the top, at the highs, we got a double top. As soon as this double top got retested by this move here on the daily, you have a strong wick rejection. Now it did create a higher high, but it did not close above the highs printed by this double top on the daily. So what we want to do is find possible areas where the market could potentially pull back, okay? And we also want to see where it could go if it continues to move up. So this is a game of probability, so we always want to make sure. Why is this thing doing this? Hold on a second. Let me close this and update it. Hold on a second, guys. Let me close trading view and reopen it. Okay. All right, cool. So let's get back. We want to figure out, like I said, what area could be hit above it, and we already have these monthly highs marked over here. Now we want to see what's going on underneath. Okay, so first what I want to do is let me find a strong area of structure, and I want to use my fib. Oh wow. Oh yeah, this thing has a lot of places that can be retested on the daily. But as far as where I use the fib from right now, I'll just start from this particular low here. So when you want to figure out how far price could retrace when it's coming down, you take your fib, you go from the swing low to the swing high. Okay, so I'll take that Fibonacci tool. Now I want to see what we got. So above these highs, we have liquidity, which just means people's stop losses. When you start seeing the market consolidate, the average retail trader is taking their stop loss and putting it above that consolidated area or below it. And what we do is we want to wait until those stop losses are hit and then jump into our trade setup. All right, cool. Let's figure out where she could go. This looks like it wasn't actually tested. It wasn't. So this area right here where you have structure, price pulled close to it, but it did not touch it. That wick fell a little shy. Yes. So this area of structure right here could still be retested. And as of right now, this move looks extremely bearish. So let's see what we could find. Now, I do not know where we're going to enter as of yet, so I'm not setting up this risk reward tool to take a trade. I'm just putting it right here, so when I find the trade, it's already in place. Now, like I said, on a higher time frame, everything looks really bearish, and looking here, definitely looks like we have a bear flag forming. So let's go to one of these smaller time frames and take a look at some of these gaps and see what we have here. On the 2 hour, this structural level right here has yet to be tested. So this is a possibility as far as a retest. Man, I've been seeing 8s all night, TP Sniper. And look at you. You said your USD got a 15-minute zone, and you got a 1 to 8. Yeah, it's that season, man. It's abundant season, all right? We are actually going to monitor this trade setup and take it. If it pulls back towards this level, I'm taking this trade setup tonight during the London session. Now let's see if we got anything at the highs. Oh, no. No, we don't. I'm taking this trade setup. So I am going to go ahead and place a limit order on this trade right now for pound JPY. Let me set my targets. We got almost 1 to 8 here. As far as identifying the targets, when you want to find your targets, you guys, try to keep things simple. Look at the different areas in the market where price previously struggled. Okay, so you see price struggling here, having multiple rejections. Areas like that, those are great areas to place your stop losses. What I try to do, well, not try, what I do is in most cases I go about 33% for each target. 33% of the entire trade setup for each target. Let's see. So let's try out these lows for TP2 and this area right here for TP1. And if you start setting your targets at those areas, you'll see in most cases you'll get them hit. All right, outside of that, let's set our alerts. Oh no, let me leave that there. I'll wait until we're actually let in this trade if it plays out properly before I set the target on TP. I'm sorry, before I set the alert on TP1. So that 15-minute zone that you just saw, TP, it falls right on this, well, right underneath this gap right here. That's at the structural level. So we'll probably most likely get a safer trade going off of the 2 hour zone than the 15-minute. This 15-minute zone looks like one of those cases where you could possibly get wicked out of your trade setup, maybe having your stop loss too close, and then the trade goes against you. So that's why I took the 2 hour versus the 15-minute, so we can get a safer trade. And the risk reward ratio is still pretty good. So in a case like this, it's really no need to fight for more, because that's when you start getting your head chopped off. All right, so if we entered right here, that actually take away from our risk reward. It made it a 1-6 instead of a 1-8. So let's just play that 2 hours on, and it's actually, it falls inside of this wick. So definitely room to move. All right. So we got those targets. I'm about to put these trades in right now. If you guys would like to trade along with us, you don't know where to begin, head over to our website, profittakerseu.com. I have a free course available for you guys. In this free course, I walk you through setting up your demo account, your live account. I also show you how to place and monitor trades. Ruler, what up, Ruler? Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Happy Father's Day to you too, God. Yeah, so I'm going to show you how to set up your demo account, your live account. I'm going to teach you how to place your trades, monitor your trades, and how to properly leverage. You'll leave with an actual trading plan. So when you see me online, while I'm making money, you'll be in a position to make money with us. Go green with the team. Learn to make profits without being present. So I got right over here on IG, one of my brothers that used to work with me. He's on here watching. So I was at the barbershop, trading in the barbershop. What's up, YouTube? How you doing over there? So I used to work in the barbershop in there, slaving 10 to 12 hours a day. I found out about this market, man, and went through the learning curve. And now I only work a couple hours a day, man. So it is definitely possible. You see your vision, stick with it no matter how hard that shit get until it's time to quit. Get up out of there, Ruler. So I am putting this trade in right now for pound JPY. Again, you guys don't know where to begin, but you want to start, head over to our website and take our free course. V, as soon as we finish this, we're going to Euro USD to figure out what you got going on with this 1-8 trade setup. Where's pound JPY? All right, cool. Instagram, how y'all doing? He said you sure did. You seen it with your own eyes. Oh, yeah. Man, I was in a barbershop cutting hair with 2 monitors next to my station. People was laughing at me. Really playing with my emotions. Like, hey, man, cut my hair and stop playing. Playing? This is the vehicle that's about to change my life. Ain't nobody playing. You can go find somebody else to go to. But everything worked out well, man. I'm really appreciative of the journey and being challenged, being overly busy, which is what I thought, and being confident enough to make a decision to do something different and get a different result. Okay, pound JPY in. So now I freed myself, man. This is my way of reaching back and giving an invitation, because I'm not trying to say the world anymore, but just giving you guys an invitation. If you'd like to do something different, if you'd like to learn how to make your money work for you, then we're going to show you how to do it, man. And our approach is results in advance. I want you to come in here, trade with me, make money with me so you can see with your own eyes that this is not a game, this is not a joke. And not only is it possible, but you can do it too. Aha, yeah, Ruler said he was right beside me. Yes, sir. Yeah, they was in there laughing at me. I'm laughing now because everything worked. All right, give me a couple more moments, you guys, and I'll get back to this chart and getting this trade in. All right, perfect. All right. Finished up. We got our alerts in. Let's name this. Heading to entry. After we finish up, I also leave some room up for you guys to ask questions, okay? So I'm not just gonna give you some tips and dip out on you. We're gonna open up about maybe 10-15 minutes for a Q&A for everybody that stick on with us. You got TP3 or you need TP3? Okay, this is TP3 right here at the bottom on pound JPY. I didn't know I left that course overlay up. Let me know when you got that last TP, sniper. I'm waiting on you. I know it. I know that chat is a little late. You can't see it? Okay. It's right here. 197.125. You got it? All right, cool. Let's run. So again, in the news, we got Euro pairs and we got USD. Let's go ahead and check out Euro USD. Oh, we actually already set this thing up. Let's see what we got there. So Euro USD. Euro USD kind of look exactly like pound JPY. That's wow. So let's go over why I set this trade up like this, and then I'll show you what we got. So just taking a look at Euro USD. We're in a steady uptrend until this major structural level right here was broken. All right, right now, price did fall and test this 786. But earlier I told you guys about liquidity. When you start seeing those areas where consolidation is found, you have money underneath. So there is a possibility that Euro USD could fall a little lower. And just by looking at this impulsive move, all of the EMAs should still show that it's bearish. Yep. So in the higher time frames, you got the EMAs above price beating it down. So yes, it's still looking bearish on everything. Now in the smaller time frames, before we go down, I believe our 200 EMA should be getting close to this 618. Now let's just check. Yep, right here. This is our 200 EMA, and this is the 618. So I want you guys, even if you don't take this trade, if you are familiar with TradingView, I want you to set an alert above this area where you see consolidation, and I want you to see this thing play out. What we are looking for is, after this thing consolidates, maybe during the London session or the New York session, for price to break above this area that's consolidating, retest this 618 right by this 200-day EMA, and we want to see it fall. So this is how we actually take advantage of identifying the areas where you have liquidity. And it's all a part of a concept that we use called stop hunting. So when you get to a certain level, as far as your hold on a second, your trading, as far as the money, they can see all of our stop losses, they see your targets, they see all your orders. And of course it's man-made, so we should not be shocked to figure out that it's man manipulated. In seeing this myself, originally I was pissed because I used to be on the losing end of these particular situations. But after identifying them and back testing it over and over again for the last 5 years, I figured out a way to avoid getting wicked out of my trade setup and missing it. So we actually wait until everyone else's stop loss is clipped, and then we take that trade. So that's why we're looking for this setup. We want to see, again, price break above consolidation, retest this 618, and we're taking this sell. Now, I don't believe we put this order in, so we're going to go ahead and put this order in as well. You guys, I see we got more people hopping on, so I'll let you guys know again, if you want to start we have a free course for you. So don't let the charts intimidate you. Just because it looks new, it's relatively simple. You just gotta trust the process. Head to our website, sign up for our free courses, and when you see me live, you'll be able to hop on and make money with me, or at least use your demo account so you can get over that fear. Okay, so let me place this limit order. Give me a few moments, you guys, and I'll get back active. Not actually going anywhere, just going to a different screen. All right, Euro USD. It said head and shoulders on the 1 hour. We'll take a look at that. See, we got a couple people over here on YouTube. Are you guys familiar with trading? Have you traded before? Or are you just looking to get into it? Y'all let me know in the chat. Where's that entry? Are there any particular pairs that you like to trade? Companies that you want to trade? Let me know. Let's take a look at them. We also have this double bottom right here. So we want to monitor this trade setup TP Sniper once we get to these lows, because this could be the beginning of a change in trend. Okay, so we have to keep in mind all of the possibilities. Yes, we could get a break of those lows, but it could also just give us this, retest this area, and then break above. So we're gonna monitor this thing closely so we don't give any money back. But I'm certain we'll definitely get this double bottom retested, even if it's not broken. Oh, okay. Boom. All right, all of those are in. Cool. All right, let's see. Let's go check out. Say, did you get close to the? Did I get close to a standard? You should be fine. I don't think you did anything wrong if you went through your risk requirements. With your account size, you should be close to a standard. You got a decent account size. And that's where we want to be when you get to the point where you're risking properly on your trade setups, because we only do 3%. When you risk properly in your trade setups and you are able to place a standard, oh man, it's about to get fun. So I did this last session I was on, and it was beneficial for the people that was on. I created a presentation about risk reward requirements, and I went over that briefly to show you guys, how we approach it and how it's been beneficial for us. You say, Wave, I'm also considering such a position today on Euro USD. Man, it looks like a good trade setup as of right now with the way things printed. So I would definitely watch it. Definitely watch it. So I got this limit order set on Euro USD. The indices and I believe USD JPY created higher highs at the end of last week. Oh no, it was just the indices. Okay. excuse me. So we entered this sale last week on USD JPY. TP1 got hit, and now it's back playing around our entry. Now, normally when you start seeing consolidation at one of your entry levels like that, especially after it hits your target and pull back and starts consolidating, there's a good chance that price wants to break above. Okay, now sometimes what it does, it'll just give you multiple rejections and it'll continue to fall. The thing that will give you the most, as far as the most consistency over the long run, is to just trust your analysis. Because, matter of fact, let me show you that pound JPY. Our last trade in pound JPY was a 1 to 21 trade, and it was right here at this level. Okay, I noticed price started to consolidate here, and as soon as price broke underneath this structural level here, I did the exact same thing that you see me doing on Euro USD. I placed a limit order. I placed the limit order right there, and I took it down to these lows with a really tight stop loss. Yeah, so that gave us a 1 to 21. But I want you to look at this thing on the way up. Right here, price did start to pull back, but if you were calm, you noticed that this was just consolidation. So all you had to do, if you entered in this buy, was move your stop loss under that consolidation area. Now, a lot of us, when we get into trading, we're more so focused on the money and what you can gain than the actual process or the skill set. Oh, Diesel joined. What's up, Diesel? Man, we got some warriors in here now. Yeah, so they're more focused on the money fluctuating than they are focused on the actual chart and what it's telling you. So if you learn, when you learn to be consistent with your discipline, trading becomes easy because it's really a reflection of your mind. All right. And because of that, we created a mindset series, Structure Breaking, to help you control yourself. Because I'll be honest with you, this is the fastest I've ever seen money being made in the damn market. Like, I've had days where we make $4,000 in 30 minutes, an hour. If you are not stable mentally, and if you are not used to making that type of money, you are gonna go nuts. Like, oh shit, I can do this every day. And it'll make you start being extremely impulsive when it comes to executing your trades, and that will fuck your whole account up, make you lose faith in yourself, make you lose faith in the market. So our mindset series, Structure Breaking, is put in place to give you that mental fortitude and control of your emotions so you don't make those type of mistakes. We also have our 6-week journal that goes along with it. So after you align your mind, we help you learn to use your words so you can control your thoughts and what you believe, and those things will change your actions. So we'll get you out of that impulsive nature to have you calm enough to execute properly. So that's it with that example. Let's go to USD JPY and just set an alert, because what we want to do is the same thing I told you guys. We want to trust our analytics. So if it breaks above this high, it always leaves a signal or entry. So we don't really want to get into why it happened. We just want to realize what happens. Okay, so not the why, but the what. If this thing is going up, we don't care why. We just need to make sure we're on the right side of the trade. So we'll keep this alert. If that alert is triggered, we'll look for a buy position depending on what's printed in the market. But as of right now, this could very well be a bear flag and just setting us up for a bigger move on this sale. All right. You know what? Gold is USD. Let's look at gold too. Oh yeah, we're already in profit on gold. So last week on gold, I took this trade setup and it pulled back. So if you guys are noticing, we pretty much have the same approach to every trade. We wait until structural levels are broken and then we enter in on a retest. So structure was broken here. We set an alert. I'm sorry, we set a limit order. This thing came back, let us in, and right now we are in profit on gold. I'm actually gonna, with the way this thing set up, it created a double top here. All right, you see this big ass double top, and then right here, it created a double top as well. Now, typically when that happens, oh, and a big thing is it created lower highs for each reversal pattern that it printed. So that's showing that there's a great chance that this downtrend will continue and we could possibly get a break beneath these lows, okay? That means this entire move could possibly be a bear flag. So learning how to identify your flags is also a major key. Okay, so in the market, you have different stages, consolidation here, consolidation at the highs, and then price most likely consolidates at the lows. On this side here, the only thing you should be looking for is buys. Vice versa when you're over here. The only thing that you should be looking for is sales. Okay? Now, when you can start seeing the market from this perspective, it'll be easier for you to, one, identify when you're trending and also identifying what type of trade you're supposed to be in. Now, some time frames it's easier to spot than others, but the more practice you have with it, the better you'll get at it. So let me spread this one out, just give you an example right quick. This thing was what? Consolidating here. This was the uptrend, consolidation again, and then it fell. And what happened when it hit the lows? It consolidated. Let me go back to this chat just in case you guys are saying something that I can't see. Okay. Get out of here. So this little piece right here helps me stick to fundamentals and helps find trade setups. So let's see. We're in this sell. We're gonna set an alert right here. And we're also gonna put this trade setup at break even since we're winning on this trade setup already. And let's see what happens at TP1. Set an alert at TP1. Alert at TP2. Uh-oh. Okay, so we just did USD JPY, we did gold, we did Euro USD. Let's check out pound USD. Okay. All right, so we don't have anything on this. Oh, I deleted this in our last live meeting. So give me a second, you guys. Let me find out where the major structural levels are. Looks like on a monthly, pound USD is consolidating. Okay, right here at the low, we got a inverse head and shoulders pattern down there, right here, with a double top as a head. That's pretty cool. Now, in most cases where you get a reversal pattern, whether it's an inverse head and shoulders or a head and shoulders pattern, I want you guys to back test this yourself. But it happens every time. If you see a double top, after it's confirmed by falling below, price normally pulls back to retest this right shoulder, and then it'll create a lower low, also forming a flag pattern. Vice versa with the double bottoms. That's that confirmation line. It pulls back to retest, and it goes. So when you see the inverse head and shoulders patterns, the same thing. It's going to pull back, retest that right shoulder, and go. So, oh, this is a perfect example right here. This is a head and shoulders pattern right here. What happened? The same thing. It formed, fell, price pulled back to retest that right shoulder, and you had this dip. I love when that happens. I tell you guys something, and then we look at a chart in a different spot, and it gives you a perfect example. We want to see what happens if price decides to pull back to retest this area. Now, this is the weekly time frame, so this will not be my entry here. We'll find a tighter entry on a smaller time frame, but this is the area or the zone that we're looking at. Okay. And as far as the target, we're going to look at those highs there. But right now, this thing is definitely creating lower highs. So let's get down into these smaller time frames and figure out what's going on. Let's do this fib first. I'm going to take this fib from this swing low. All right, cool. All right. So we got a lot of people joining in. So you guys that are new to trading, I see we got a lot of people joining in on Instagram. So we're actually doing a free charting session, and I let you guys trade with me for free. So if any of you guys are interested in learning how to trade, you don't know where to begin, I have a free course for you guys. Don't feel left out. Just head over to our website, ProfitTakersEU.com. Sign up for that free course. Then you'll be able to hop on with us and make money when we make money. All right, so back to this thing. Definitely looks like the sell is where we want to be. So right here, this area, this is the structural level of support. And right now, that wick broke through, creating a lower low. We want to see if we could find the area where the market is going to pull back, retest that area, and continue this downtrend. That possibly could be it. Okay, double top up here on the 1 hour. Yeah. So we're going to set some alerts on. Oh, okay, here we go. I almost missed it. Let's wait to see what happens once this structural level is retested. It's really similar to Euro USD. All right, now we saw we had, what was that, consolidation on the weekly. So going to the bottom of that area where we have consolidation is a conservative target, but judging by our entry, this risk reward could be wild. Even if we just go for the lows right here. Oh damn, that's already 1-17. That's a 1-24 risk reward ratio trade. Now, a lot of people don't find setups like this, but that doesn't mean that they don't happen. We hit 3 1-21 risk reward ratio trades in 1 week. So it's a normal thing for us. And like I said, you guys got those demo accounts. Feel free to test it out. Test it out. See for yourself. Now, again, the way this thing is setting up, this could very well be a bear flag. In this area right here, this could be the break of the flag, which is why it's a nice potential entry, and It's also the reason why the risk reward ratio is so beautiful because of the timing. Oh, that's a double bottom right there on the weekly. Oh yeah, yeah, we're playing that. This level didn't get hit either. We possibly could go a little lower. Let's see. Let's see if it'll retest this inverse head and shoulders over here. Sheesh, that's crazy. So what I'm gonna do is target set these areas. Now, as far as monitoring this trade and managing it, we will move our stop losses deeper into profit as we go. So what we don't want to do, what we won't do, not don't want, we won't make money in the market and give it right back. Not gonna happen. Okay, and let's use this structural level right here. All right, so now we got our, so Euro USD definitely can go a lot lower. I need to go look at those higher time frames. But we got this set up on Pound USD, a monster setup right here. This is definitely a swing trade with a lot of potential. So let's set these alerts. I'm also gonna go ahead and set this limit order. Now we're banking on this thing being a bear flag and falling. It's such a beautiful setup. I really want to just give myself a little more room on this stop loss just because. Yeah, let's trust that 1 hour right here. So that gives us a 1 to 21. I'll take that. I don't really care about 7 more. All right, TP Sniper, let's go ahead and put this trade setup in. I'll leave it up so you guys can see it and see all of the targets, and I'll be right back. Let me stop saying that like I'm about to go somewhere. I'm putting this trade setup in. So the chart to be still, but I'm still, the chart is still, but I'm still moving. There's also, if it doesn't respect this area, we can look at this area right here. So I'm still placing this limit order right here, but let's say that area is clipped. I'm watching this area here for my next potential entry. Now, when you keep your risk low, even if you get a lesson with your trades, you're in a position to where you could still profit. Okay, what you don't want to do is start putting 10-20% of your total account on trades, which a lot of people do. They do their technical analysis, they create their bias, and they marry the bias. We want to show you guys how to pretty much maximize your gains with using minimum risk, so you can have a bad week and still have a trading account. All right, cool. All right, alert set. Cool. I think this will be it. We should, I gotta save some time for our people in the mentorship program. So right now what we'll do, I'll just go ahead and open it up for some questions. Any questions you guys got about the trade setups that we're just looking at, or any questions that you got about a particular pair or company that you're trading at the moment, you guys let me know. We still got a couple people on YouTube and Facebook and IG. What are you guys trading? Let me know. Let's take a look at some of your trades. Or if you're not trading, you got any questions about it, let me know. You found the trade set up, TP Sniper, you want to take a look at it? Let's go. It said turn my mic up. I appreciate that. Okay, we good? Okay. Well, that's cool. Everything makes sense. So from here, I'm going to go ahead. We'll close this thing out. You good right now? Okay, cool. We'll close this thing out. I'll be on in the morning at 10:30. I'm going to trade that New York session live. All of the pairs that we just looked at, we're going to execute them if our orders were not hit in our sleep. Typically, that's what happens. We wake up, we're already in our trade set up, and we're in the profit. So we'll close it out for the day, man. I appreciate you guys for hopping on again. For everybody that wants to start, you do not know where to begin. Take advantage of our free tools, all right? Also, join our free Facebook group because all of the videos are recorded and stored in our Facebook group. So if you ever want to go back at something that you missed, some gems that you found in there, some value that you found in there that you want to revisit, all of those videos are available there. Okay, so for the new traders, hit our site, take advantage of our free courses, our trading course, as well as our mindset series course. Help you break out of those limiting beliefs and align with the person that you want to become. We also have a book collection available. All of the concepts that I cover in our charting sessions and in our live trading sessions will be in this book, 6 Steps to Trading with Consistent Results. It's available on our website. We also have log books for Forex, crypto, industry, and commodities. And we also have one for stock options. These are going to help you not only track your trades, but your emotional state in the process, which is more important. Then we have our merch, so you guys support the vision, support the dream. That's available on our site. And remember that you're one trade away from living. Why fight to stay the same?
Okay. Let the streets know.
Y'all keep y'all energy up. Use this as y'all affirmation.
Let the streets know. Okay. Okay.